It's the greatest city in the world, the mother of parliamentary democracy, the shining light of freedom. But what will the government do about Day 1 DLC? That's what I've come to find out. Welcome to the Miller Report.
What are you going to do about exploitative Day 1 DLC? I read all the manifestos. You talk about immigration, you talk about the budget, you talk about the NHS, but not one of you talks about chuffing EA, chuffing Activision, chuffing Ubisoft, who are taking games, breaking them up piece by piece and selling them back to us. I don't give a chuff about your high-speed rail. I don't need a fast train to Birmingham. I want to know what you're going to do about Day 1 DLC. Look at us. We're all here, and we're not going anywhere until you do something about it.
Politics is hard, and I was chuffing starving. I was getting nowhere on the streets. It was time to speak to an MP. Excuse me, I need to talk to an MP. Do you know how I get to talk to an MP?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
I'd probably like to as well.
Would you like to? We could storm the gates. No? Okay. Well, that was a fat lot of good. Talking of fat, it's Winston Churchill. He's a national hero. Should have done some deadlifting. I came to Trafalgar Square, under the shadow of the famous statue of Nelson Mandela, to find out what the public thinks about Day 1 DLC. Do you fancy doing a chuffing Vox Pop?
No, thank you.
Okay. Vox Pop my heart out.
Not today, mate.
How about a Vox Pop, fatso?
I didn't really vote.
Nobody wanted to speak to me about politics, because they're all chuffing cowards, and the government have spies everywhere, controlling the game's media. Everyone knows that's not Yoda. You've got force powers. What do you think the government's going to do about exploitative Day 1 DLC?
Hey, you bald bastard, put some money in me tub or clear off.
I was bored as fuck, and my team were demoralised. So much for holding the government to account. I'll just stay at home next time. You ungrateful pricks. I've been through the Conservative manifesto, and there's nothing in here about stopping excessive amounts of Day 1 DLC. And the people in the nation's capital don't even want to talk about it. Democracy has failed. And remember, if you don't know the score, you don't know the truth.
Miller, what is this? You're meant to be turning in a review of The Witcher 3, and yet you spent all day in London talking to nobody about bullets!
Listen, Steve, I'm a serious reporter. I don't just stand around talking shit about video games. What do you think this is, VideoGamer?
The Witcher 3 is about to come out. No one cares about democracy. What do you think this is? Fucking Polygon?
By God! Miller's lost his damn mind! There is no way in hell the deputy editor's gonna let this slide! Well, we'll find out next week.
Okay, can you not use what I said, because it was gibberish?